Is it time to buy or sell SOXL ETF? In this video, we will explore SOXL in depth. Our initial report was published on Tuesday, the 29th of April, 2025, and we are now ready to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest insights. You don't want to miss any essential updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be viewed as financial advice. Since the 25th of March, 2025, our system has ranked SOXL as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -3.74. Now, let's examine the ETF's performance during this period. The ETF has experienced a loss of -42.29%. This equates to an average loss of -1.69% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The exchange-traded fund has broken through a significant and declining short-term trend. Initially, a slower rate of decline is indicated, which could be an early sign of a shift in trend. In response to this change, there will be support at the upper boundary of the trend that has been broken, which is $8.59. This level may provide a second chance for those looking to take advantage of upward movement. According to fan theory, the next potential peak level for the trend is $13.94. which could serve as a resistance level that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible decline of 71.8% over the coming months, with potential returns ranging between -92.31% and -79.59%. Extending our analysis to the longer term, our 12-month forecast indicates a projected decline of 50.25%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate from -100% to 58.47% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $0 and $18.79. Important consideration. Our latest daily update for SOXL includes the headline, SOXL ETF price down 3.5% on Tuesday. The SOXL ETF price decreased by 3.5% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 29th of April, 2025, dropping from $12.29 to $11.86. During that day, the ETF experienced fluctuations of 5.59%, with a low of $11.62 and a high of $12.27. The price has been quite volatile during this period, and there has been a gain of 13.28% over the past 2 weeks. Interestingly, trading volume also fell on the last day, alongside the ETF price, which is typically a positive indicator, as volume should align with the ETF movements. On that day, trading volume decreased by 23 million shares, with a total of 174 million shares being bought and sold, amounting to approximately $2.06 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $70.08, while the lowest price was $7.23. Currently, the price stands at 83.08%, or $58.22, below the 52-week high, and 96.86%, or $366.38, below the all-time high reached on the 26th of November, 2020, when the price peaked at $378.24. The semiconductor sector is currently experiencing a resurgence, as evidenced by the strong performance of the SOXL exchange-traded fund over the past week. This comes after a period marked by significant market volatility and concerns over tariffs, but recent news suggests a cooling of those fears. Last week, technology giants added substantial gains, reflecting heightened investor confidence. The rebound in the market, spurred by hopes of recovery following tariff-driven sell-offs, has contributed to a surge in interest in leveraged exchange-traded funds like SOXL. In the short term, this optimism can lead to increased buying activity, pushing SOXL's stock price higher. Investors appear eager to capitalize on amplified gains from leveraged positions, indicative of a bullish sentiment in the market. Furthermore, Taiwan's collaboration with the United States on semiconductor tariffs promises a proactive approach that could stabilize the industry, potentially enhancing SOXL's attractiveness moving forward. Long-term, while the semiconductor sector has faced challenges, including competitive pressures and fluctuations in demand, the current landscape offers appealing entry points for investors. Established players such as Texas Instruments and NVIDIA are now trading at compelling valuations, which could set the stage for significant long-term appreciation. As a leveraged exchange-traded fund, SOXL stands to benefit from any upward momentum in these stocks, making its trajectory highly dependent on both market conditions and sector fundamentals. The following signals have been identified for SOXL. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence, divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence the near short-term development. The SOXL ETF holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average presents a general sell signal. Given that the long-term average is above the short-term average, this creates a general sell signal for the ETF, indicating a more negative forecast. If the ETF experiences further gains, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $14.36. Conversely, if it declines, the ETF will find support from the short-term average at $10.96. A breakthrough above the long-term average will generate another buy signal, whereas a drop below the short-term average will produce an additional sell signal, reinforcing the general signal. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Wednesday, the 9th of April, 2025, and thus far, it is decreased by 7.13%. Further decline is anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which lowers the overall risk, as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal, pivots, sell signal from 14 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal from 91 days ago, short-term moving average, buy signal from 6 days ago, long-term moving average, sell signal from 48 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 46 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 5 days ago, long-term moving average, sell signal from 48 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 183 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop loss for SOXL. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level due to accumulated volume at $10.23 and $9.63. There is an inherent risk when an ETF tests a support level. If this level is breached, the ETF may then decline to the next support level. In this instance, SOXL has support at $10.23. If this level fails, the subsequent support from accumulated volume will be at $9.63 and $9.15. This ETF may experience significant movement during the day, indicating high volatility. With a considerable prediction interval indicated by the Bollinger Band, this ETF is classified as very high risk. Over the past day, the ETF fluctuated by 650 cents between its high and low, representing a change of 5.55%. For the past week, the ETF has shown an average daily volatility of 8.75%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOXL. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SOXL is at $12.03. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SOXL encounters its first support level at $10.23. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Currently, we hold a negative evaluation for this exchange-traded fund, and a stop loss has not been established. Is SOXL ETF a good buy? SOXL shows several concerning signals, leading us to believe that its performance will remain weak over the next few days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative assessment of this ETF. After analyzing the volatility and movements of the last trading day, Our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 30th of April, we anticipate that SOXL will open higher by approximately 6 cents, starting at $11.92. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.